Hey everybody, Johnny Corbin. I'm laughing because I just recorded the whole rest of the song and I forgot to hit the record button. But anyway, I don't edit these. I do go back and restart them if I've totally blown something or had a lapse of memory, which is pretty common. I don't write these songs down. I play these pretty much off the top of my head. I don't go back and edit really anything at all. So let's pick this up. A quick recap of what we've done so far, and I'm going to jump right into the song and see if we can take this all the way through. So we have the theme of the song, which is commonly called the head of the tune. Okay. Now I had some extra bass notes in here that we didn't do in the first video, but they all derive from the same theme. So I'm doing that as the introduction. I'm doing the E, D, C sharp, A, E. That's all covered in the first video. Okay? So we go through that. And I got the piano part, which is just an octave. And I like to add that in here with this. When I sing it, I don't necessarily have to play the C sharp. When the sun comes up in his chilly little down around San Antonio. Then the next part of the song where we pick it up, it goes to a C sharp minor chord. C sharp minor on the 4th fret, and this is a root 5. Plays that for 4 beats, and it moves up to a B chord on the 7th fret. I'm using a root 6. I'm going down to an A chord on the 5th fret, and then I have to use a series of power chords where I'm just playing the root of the chord. In this case, it's going to be an A chord, a B flat, a B, and a C, and then I add the 5th of those chords. So for A, it's an A note and an E note. And then I just take that same physical shape, 6th string, 5th string, and I move it up like this. And there's my C5 is how you're going to probably see that written out on a chart or in books. Okay. And the interesting is power chords are neutral. They're neither major nor minor. So you see it a lot in metal and heavy rock because you can improvise over major and minor scales. And the chord doesn't conflict. It just acts as a backdrop to those patterns. Okay, so let's walk up to that. So, and the singing, minor, B, A, power chords. And then it goes back to the beginning or the theme of the song. Whoa, China Grove. Whoa, China Grove. And then it puts a period, an ending to that phrase. And I use the butt of the hand, the fleshy part of the hand, to mute the strings down here. And as I'm playing it, I'm taking some tension off of this hand to open up the strings and allow them to ring. Okay. And so then it goes and it does another verse. Same as the first verse. And then we have another phrase, which will pretty much take us out of the song. So we go through this. And we go to a G sharp or G sharp 5 power chord to a B power chord to a C sharp minor. Okay? Now I can also play this down here. G sharp, B power chord, C sharp. Okay? And it's going to be your call where you want to do this. I prefer either one. Doesn't matter. G sharp, my mistake there. B, C sharp. And when I go to the C sharp, I'm going to a C sharp minor. Now if I put it down here, G sharp, B, here's my C sharp minor here. And this is pretty convenient because the next chord in the song is an A chord, which is right here. Root 6, A chord on the 5th fret, and then back to a C minor. I also do another little improvisational thing to this. If I were playing this myself, I would do this. I would do the G sharp, B, C sharp minor here, and then I kind of like a funky feeling this. I use a hammer-on the C sharp minor, and then I go to a C7th instead of, I'm sorry, I go to an A7 in the C7 shape. I hope you followed that. Here's a C7th chord. I move that up to the 10th fret, that same shape, and I have an A7. So I have this. To me, that's just a really cool sound. Okay, the way it's probably recorded on the album is C sharp minor. They can take it down here. A, 7, back to C sharp minor, C sharp minor, and then they make a change. They go to an F sharp 7, root 6, F sharp 7, and the 2nd fret. Just here's F sharp. And then they also use a suspension, and then it does that G sharp or G5, G sharp 5, B 5, back to the C minor again, or you can do it here. My bad. G sharp, B, C sharp. Okay. I said I don't edit these. And then we have one last phrase of the tune. So let's bring it up to that part very quickly. So, then we have A, back to the head. G sharp 5, B5, C sharp minor, A, C sharp minor, F sharp, G sharp B, C sharp minor again, A, C sharp minor. Now here's where it does something different. Then it goes to an A, and it does a C chord, and I use the root 5, or you can use the power chord. But I play the C chord in the 3rd fret, and when I play, then I move it up a whole step, C to a D, and I like to leave this E note open because it kind of creates the theme, carries on the theme of moving up to that E with that pedal tone on the low E there. So I'm going C sharp. And I like to go back and pick up that phrase one more time because it's a cool phrase. And sometimes I retard the notes. Let it hang for a second, and then I go right back to the head of the tune. So I know that's broken up a little bit, but I think if you take a phrase at a time and you're familiar with the song, you'll get it. If you have issues with it, you want me to record the song in its entirety, we can do that. Let me know. I'm just trying to keep these as brief as I can. Hope you enjoy it. China Grove.